So, as promised, this is my second vlog of the week, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick update as to what Paint It Forward's been up to since we entered the competition on Monday. So, what we've done is we've actually entered into the endorsement phase of the competition. Now, the main purpose of endorsements is to encourage startups to expand their network and develop relationships with key players in the entrepreneurial world. And endorsements actually count towards your final grade, which will then help you get into the accelerator phase of the competition. So what Mass Challenge did is they gave a list of endorsers, as you guys can see on their website. There's about 30 endorsers per page, and I got about 13 pages of these to go through. So all they give you is the company name and the contact over there. So we're tasked with getting phone numbers, Twitter accounts, Facebook pages, and and email addresses, and we're just tasked to get a hold of these people, tell them why we're calling, and to give them our 30-second pitch to see if it might be something they would consider endorsing for the competition. So so it's about 3:20 right now, and as you guys can see, I'm just getting out of work. So I've been spending 3 to 5 o'clock every day on the phone, just banging away at the phone, trying to get these people on the phone. And thankfully I was a direct sales guy in a former life, so picking up the phone and cold calling people isn't a problem for me. And it's actually worked to my advantage. I've actually had some great conversations with some great people who I've gotten a lot of great feedback, and I've got about a half a dozen endorsements right now. One of the big questions that a lot of these contacts had was, PJ, it sounds like a great idea, but how do you plan on getting these students and teachers at the hiring school involved with these makeovers? So the answer to that is that I plan on taking about a half a dozen teachers and students with us to these makeovers, where they'll be heavily involved in the planning of the makeover, the actual makeover itself, and helping these students and teachers enhance their curriculum, to further these students' education every single day. And then once that's done, once that week's over, they're then going to be tasked with going back to school and presenting to their student body and their faculty their findings during that week, and how we help this school and how it's going to help them in the long run. But the follow-up question to that was, like, how do you set that all up? Like, who do you talk to? Do you need to go through board of directors? Do you, like, what's the plan? So so that's I guess my question to you guys is that anybody who is part of an organization or knows of an organization where work-study programs like this exist, how all that's set up would be a huge help to me. So feel free, if there's any organizations, any schools, or any contacts you guys have that I could reach out to, just to get a little bit more information on how that whole process works, would be a huge help for us in the judging phase of this competition, because I'm sure it's going to come up on these panels of judges, and how I plan on setting that up. So if anybody has any suggestions on who to talk to or organizations I can look into to have a more clear answer when I get into the judging phase, it would be a huge help. So feel free to leave a comment, send me a Facebook message, send me a Twitter message, leave something on my website, because any information I can would be of a huge help for us. So so we plan on banging on the phone up until May 2nd, where they count up all the endorsements, and hopefully we'll get enough, and I'll make enough calls to get us into this accelerator phase. So again, thank you guys for all your support, and make sure you check out our profile on the Mass Challenge website. Just go to masschallenge.org and check out Paint It Forward.